We're turning the fan on. We're turning it on. Anyways, good morning, guys. Long time no post. Take 3. Long time no post. Things have just been pretty busy. No fucking shit. I also have not felt inclined or inspired to post anything, which is like fine. That's totally fine. But I wanted to hop on here this morning. It is 7:51 a.m. I don't have a meeting until I think 9 a.m. I leave tonight to my best friend's house, my college best friend. And we're going to San Diego this weekend, which I'm really excited. And we'll also be in San Diego next weekend again, which is really exciting. And I'm really grateful. Work is fucking just like really busy, and sometimes it feels like really a lot to carry. And I work within like the politics scene, and I went to school for policy. I got my master's in social policy at the School of Social Work, and it's really interesting because when I was younger, I was like, I want to be a social worker. And then when I was a social worker, I'm like waiting for my coffee to cool down if I keep looking down. Also, my room is such a mess. I need to like clean it and stuff today. But anyways, I was like, I want to be a social worker. But as I was developing in that sphere, I was like, I want to be more impactful. I want to make change. So I decided to go down this policy route. And I was offered this role in a niche sector that I was like, I don't really know jack shit about this, but I need a job. So absolutely. Thank you for the opportunity kind of thing. And I work in children's health. So it's like healthcare, health insurance, food, anything regarding children being healthy, which is like huge, and the role is like statewide, and we're a small organization, so there's not a lot of capacity to give, and I'm kind of spread thin too in my role. Like I have to perform 3 different roles in one role, which is honestly really normal right now for like the nonprofit world. Yeah, like I've talked to a lot of friends, and I'm not like the first one to go around experiencing this. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just kind of exhausted, and yeah, and I feel like my brain has just been learning so much, not just these past 3 months in this role, but the past 3 years have just been really fast. And I think that sometimes my body is like just now catching up. I'm gonna move this. I can sit my coffee down. I have like a beautiful. I think sometimes my body's just now catching up. Like I feel like sometimes I'm driving in Las Vegas and I get glimpses of Chicago, and I really miss Chicago, and I'm like, oh God, like why did you not let me stay in Chicago? And I remember when I was in Chicago, I was a finalist for this huge fellowship for DC, and I really, really, really like aspired and thought that I was going to live in DC, and I worked so hard to try to make that happen, and it just did not happen. And now I'm like back home, which is a huge privilege, but like I live in my mom's house, and I didn't have a job for 8 months. Like I was in the job market for so long, and I racked up like $10,000 in credit card debt just from like basic living cost stuff, like car insurance, groceries are so expensive, gas, like random shampoo. Oh, there goes my friend. Oh shit. Okay, I'll respond to her after. But anyways, like if something went wrong with my car, like which happened a lot of the time, I just like was in charge of expenses. So I've been living at my mom's house, and I'm so grateful to have this as an opportunity for probably almost, definitely not a year, probably like 9 months. And like that's been really hard, and I'm still here, and I have a bunch of my stuff in boxes, and I finally finished paying off all the credit card debt, which is a huge win, and I'm so grateful to have had this opportunity. I know a lot of people didn't get that. So now I'm like looking at apartments, which I'm so excited about. But, like I moved for work in January, so I don't know, there's just like a lot of change going on, and I'm tired. And even like within my work, like I got a call yesterday about something being like, I just got a call about something and was just like, and I'm just constantly having to worry about things that a year ago, if you told me I'd be worrying about, never thought I'd be worrying about. But yeah, and the politics world is just an interesting world. And it doesn't always feel genuine. It doesn't always feel automated. You know what I mean? Like, it's like things take a long time. I remember I had a mentor tell me early on when I was in grad school and we'd get breakfast. He was like, policy is a long game, Alexis. Like, it's not something for results the next day. And it's like so hard for me to be like working with the, like, when I was in a social work role, I could usually get a result right away. Like, somebody needed food. Okay, great. Let's get you EBT. This could probably get started. You probably won't get it for like 4 days, but like back pay will start sooner or something. The day we apply. But it's like today, like people will tell me about the problems that they have. And the reality is like the solution might not be implemented for 4 years. Or might not get past this session. It's like so weird. It's so weird. I'm not going to dive into the nitty gritty. But yeah. I think what I'm trying to say though is like, I'm so grateful for this season this in, but I'm also craving the next. And I sometimes crave to not be in Las Vegas. And I like will be driving and I'll get glimpses of just like little things from my past of like being in Florida at the USTA. And not specifically being in Florida at the USTA. My boss was fucking traumatizing, motherfucker. Anyways though, I don't know. I also have so many like passions and hobbies that sometimes I feel like I abandon. I love YouTube and I love fashion. And I don't know, I worry about like losing that. And yeah, but I know that like I'm always trying my best. Like I'm finally pursuing a YouTube channel this year, which is like a win, even if my videos are like not what I envisioned them to be. I envisioned like vlogs and Parisian music and cooking and cutting on the cutting board. But I'm not there yet. That's okay. I envision having like my own big beautiful apartment and what's the guy in the front? Not the chauffeur, but like a doorman. But no. I live in my mom's house, damn near in the hood. It's not the hood. It's just lower income. But I don't know. I also don't know what the point of this video is. I think I just wanted to hop on and say hey. I haven't like brushed my hair. I haven't brushed my teeth. I'm impatiently waiting for my coffee to get cool. My Depop's doing really good though. I guess I still tap into that hobby of mine of clothes, and I've been selling quite a bit, which is really exciting. I actually have to package some stuff today. I go to the thrift store all the time on accident. I spend money on clothes that I shouldn't be spending. Whatever. I have really great relationships in my life and like people that I really love. And I think also too this past year I think for the past couple years I've been grieving some friendships, and this year I'm not grieving anymore. Like I've accepted stuff and I'm grateful for the way it all turned out, and I'm grateful for the way God positioned my life, you know, but yeah. Yum. Also too, this is like a glob of clothes just rolled in a sheet. I don't feel like dealing with it. This is a mirror. This is a shower hat. That's my van. This is my crafts box. These are my professional clothes. These are all my fun summer clothes on this side. These are my magazines. These are my nail polishes. These are just a bunch of shit from work, papers. I got more on that side. This is like cute stuff. This is my bras and socks and underwear. Bikinis are over here. Workout clothes. Big t-shirts. Pow, pow, pow. Shorts. But yeah. 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 Anyways, I will let you guys go. But I just wanted to pop in and say hey. And yeah, that's it.